guys, welcome back to this channel, and today I want to talk to you about this camera. And what happened is that a couple of weeks ago I decided to get a new camera, but I didn't want to expend a huge amount of money buying a new one. So I set myself on a challenge. I decided to look through the used market to see what I could find. I decided to look for the best and the most affordable camera that I could find, and after doing some research I found this camera here in Montreal at some camera store. This is a Nikon D7200 and the camera came with this lens. This is a Nikon f1.4 50mm G lens, and both the camera and the lens, they are in perfect conditions. They look like new. The camera has no damages, nothing is broken, everything works fine. I checked the sensor and it's super clean, it doesn't have any scratches. We also checked the shooter. We took a picture at the store and we scanned it through a website called Shooter Counter, and I find out that the camera have only been used for about 4,550 some cycles, and with a lifespan of 150,000 cycles. That means the camera is new, having less than 5,000 cycles, and the lens is also super clean. It doesn't have any damages. It's in perfect conditions. What happens with lenses is that when you forget about them, they could develop inside moisture and mold, and that will damage the lens. But this one is super clean. So let me guys show you the camera a little bit closer. This is the Nikon D7200, and as you guys can see, the camera looks in perfect conditions. Nothing is broken. It has two slots for SD cards. Here we have the port for the battery. It has this connection in the bottom. This is for the vertical grip. Maybe at some point, if I find it, I'll buy it. And this is a screw for the tripod, of course. This is the back of the camera. This looks like the screen is broken, but it's not. That's only on the screen protector, and that came with the camera. And I'm going to leave it there until it's necessary to change it for a new one. And that's it. The lens, let me show you guys the lens. It's super clean. It has no damages. The lens came with this protector. Let me bring the lens into focus so you guys can see it, and there you have it. A Nikon 50mm f1.4 G. I'm planning to use this camera for my photography. I'm not sure what kind of results I'm going to get with this camera because I just got it yesterday. I only took a couple of pictures here and there, but today I'm going to do a little bit of a walk through the streets of Montreal to see what kind of results I'm going to get with this camera in 2026. So let's go for a walk. Okay guys, so I'm gonna try to make up this quick video because I don't want to get you guys bored, so let's see what happens.
Station Sherbrooke.
So this is the metro station Sherbrooke here in Montreal, and my plan for today is just to go for a walk from here up to the metro station Mont-Royal. And today I'm just going to be taking some photos. I'm just going to be walking randomly, taking some random photos here and there. For example, that building, or this other building with the graffiti and the garbage bins. I think it's quite interesting. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention how much I paid for this camera. I only paid 250 Canadian dollars for the camera with the lens. And so far I'm feeling very happy with this kit. The camera works really well, and the lens is super sharp, as you guys can see in this photo. And since this is a very old camera and not a lot of people is interested in buying something like this, I'm not going to talk a lot about the technical specifications of the camera. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the basic. And I came across this tricycle, by the way, and looks quite interesting because it was all rusted and beat up by the weather. This one is at f1.4, and the bokeh, I think, looks very sweet. And also the lens is very sharp. For example, this one is at f16, and as you can see, the photo looks very nice and clear. And what's important about this camera is that this camera has a 24 megapixel sensor, which I think is going to be good enough to get some decent prints. And by the way, my favorite type of photography is black and white, and specifically high contrast black and white. So I boost the contrast to the maximum to achieve the results that I like. And now I'm trying to think which way to go. Should we go straight or should we go to the left? And I think we are going to the left. And also I want to show you guys this store. They have some crazy artwork in this wall. This is some of the art Quebecois. It's pretty wild. As you guys can see it. And this store is very crazy. I mean, it's like an art gallery. They have inside all sort of pieces like sculptures and stuff like that. But today is closed, and maybe we'll come back another day. And I decided to take some photos in color just to see how they look like. For example, this guy. And these little guys here, they caught my attention, and I decided to take a picture of them because they look like they only have each other and they love a lot. Or this sculpture. I'm very happy with this camera because the colors, they look very vivid and intense. And oh, by the way, these photos, they are straight from the camera. None of them are edited. And I'm pretty lazy to do that. I don't like to do any editing because I don't know, it takes a lot of time, so I prefer to keep it simple and enjoy taking photos and not wasting so much time with Photoshop or stuff like that. I think that's much better for me. And I think now is time to go for a coffee. And just at the corner over there is a Tim Hortons. For most people this kind of stuff is not interesting, but for me it is because it makes you think a little bit. It makes you wonder like what happened last night. Maybe somebody had a really crazy party or something like that. I don't know. And the coffee shop is just right here. Okay guys, mission accomplished. We got a coffee and a donut. And oh boy, it was really hot inside that coffee shop. So I decided to go back to this little park and sit under this shade. And there is no one around, so I have the whole place for myself. And today let me show you what I got. This is a creme brulee donut. I know this channel is not about food, but if you ever come to Montreal, I recommend you to grab one of those. Those are really good. And of course I got a nice cup of coffee with some almond milk. Oh boy, these are really good. And I just needed a little bit of boost of caffeine and sugar to keep going. But now the coffee break is over, and now that my body is full of caffeine and sugar, I think I'm going to boost and fast forward the speed, because I don't want to make this video too long and I don't want to get you guys bored, so we are going to go a little bit faster. So I'm going to go a little bit faster and I'm going to show you the places where I took, let's say, the most interesting photos of the day. And if you guys like this video, maybe some other time I can give you the whole tour from the start all the way to the end. Otherwise, this video would be too long. And one thing that I am not quite so comfortable about this lens is that yes, it's sharp, and I love that the maximum aperture of the lens is f1.4, but I find it a little bit too narrow. I think I'm going to look for a different lens in the future, because in the past I used to use a lot a 35mm lens, and that's the focal length that I prefer the most. And but other than that, I don't have any complaints about this lens. I mean, I could use this lens for portraits and for close-up photography, for like something more intimate, like portraits. And yes, I would like to find another lens, so I'm going to keep doing my research, and I'm gonna try to find something else online and see. Let's see what can I find. And today the day is really hot. I'm getting blasted by the sun. I'm trying to walk a little bit faster up to the metro station, and let's see what else I can find in the way. I came across this wall and I really like it because it's full of color, and the texture of the brick, I think it makes it look very interesting. And this little guy is here asking for a picture. Okay, I'll take a picture of you too. It was like a sign. I think that came out pretty cool. Oh man, I'm getting really thirsty. It's really hot today. Thanks God the metro station is very close from here. Just gonna take one more photo. This is going to be the last one of the day. So now the metro station is just a few meters away from here, and I'm super tired, I'm super thirsty, I'm getting hungry, and I think it's time to go back home, and it's going to be it for the day. And I think they are having like a festival or something here. The place is really crowded. I wonder what this is all about.
Depuis 2013, elle performe sa poésie en public. Elle est l'auteure de Désinhibé, paru aux éditions de l'Écrou en 2018.
So this is like a little festival about books, and before going inside the metro station, I'm gonna walk around so you guys can see a little bit. And I don't think I'm going to be able to take any photos here because I'm a little bit shy, and this place is really crowded. And believe it or not, I am a very shy person. And looks like they have some flowers and plants here and books, and it's mostly about books. But I don't feel like I can keep walking anymore. I think I'm ready to go back home, and I'll come back here another day. Because I think, yes, she said the magic word, beer. So after using this camera for today, let me tell you guys that I am quite impressed with the results. I mean, the files, they look very nice and clean. The camera works just fine, and there is also no issues with the lens. It's super sharp, super fast. I mean, it might not be the fastest or the sharpest lens, but it works really good. And I'm going to be using this camera for a very long time. Yes. Another thing is that with the 24 megapixel sensor that this camera has, I'm sure that I'm going to be able to get some decent sized prints. And I think that's pretty much about it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, subscribe, and until next time, take care and bye bye. Peace.